Hello there, and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy. And in my upcoming and always coming back series of introducing you to some ships, I want to introduce you to the Rialto today. You will say, that's the ship I get from the beginning of the game. Yes, you do. And it's a very important ship, but not only in the beginning of the game, you will need it often, even if you are on a high level. Don't believe me? Just listen. First of all, the Rialto, of course, is in kind of the weakest ship in the game, but it has some very nice traits. And you get the Rialto in the beginning of the game, as I said, and you can never get another one. And there's here on the ship construction side of Scopely is a little lie on the screen, because get additional blueprints by destroying hostiles doesn't work. The Rialto is a level 1 ship, not to forget that one. And it is the only ship I know about that you cannot scrap. You can never scrap the Rialto. And that is because you can never get any more blueprints for this one. I never got, because if you look here, I'm on my shipyard at the moment to show you, I still got 0 of 10. I got more from the Orion Corvette. I got more Fortunates and so on and so on. For all of the other ships that works, not for the Rialto. And that might be the reason that you are never without any ship in this game, because if you don't have a ship, you cannot collect blueprints for another. Maybe. But still, it's an important one, and I understand why they don't want you to scrap it, because you need it later as well. First of all, there are regularly events. If I quickly go to my base and to the current battle pass, you might have seen my video on how to find the event guide, and that is on your station. And in my current battle pass, I should find the Rialto. And I'm not level 1, 2, or 3 in this game on this server. And still, you see in the middle of the screen, there is a level 10 to 60 solo milestone that includes the Rialto. Using your own Rialto, score points by defeating hostiles anywhere in the galaxy, or go to specific systems and defeat enemy players' Rialtos for extra points. So there will even be events for you much later where you use the Rialto. That is one reason why this ship is important, but I got astray a little bit from the introducing the ship, but nevertheless, that's why it's so important for this game. You see, my Rialto, with all my research and everything, has a strength of 68k, so it's not the big thing. But there is one really important thing in those stats here of the Rialto, and that is the impulse speed. You see that it has an impulse speed of 153. Just for comparison, I go to the next one, to the Orion Corvette. That's right next to it. It has an impulse speed of only 118. So the 153 from the Rialto are really fast. And let's get out of there, and I can show you something else, because I equipped my Dock A with the Rialto. If you put someone like Klar on the Rialto, and Klar, but if you don't have Klar, you might have Pan or Michael Burnham, but Klar is really good for it. He increases the impulse speed of the ship by 25%. And that means that my Rialto with Klar has an impulse speed of 191. And that is why the Rialto is even important in defending one of your people from base raids or from territory takeovers. You can annoy big players completely when you attack their big guns. They're really big guns that come to attack with Rialtos. Of course, you will lose with the Rialto, but they are losing time. They will be stopped. They cannot reach their target. If a lot of weak players attack a really big gun steadily with Rialtos, and they are so cheap to repair because it's free to repair, and the resources are not much, you can stop him from ever reaching the station he wants to attack. And for gaining points and territory takeovers, they're important as well, because you can outrun all the other ships. If they come with some big guns and want to kill you, just run away with the Rialto. And while you're running away, you're collecting points. So if you're not strong enough to fight in a territory takeover for your alliance, use your Rialto and collect points by running. That is another great thing you can do with the Rialto. So this is the first ship you get. This is the first ship you will work with. But later in the game, it will have some really nice use as well. You see, it's a common ship. It's just a 1-star ship. So it's nothing big, but it's a fun ship. And as I said, in territory takeovers, base raids, the Rialto combined with Klar or another impulse speed officer will help you have a lot of fun, even against much bigger players. And that's why the Rialto is so important. And that's why I started this small list and didn't continue with Discovery or whatever that comes later. I did a few bigger ships already, but I wanted to do the Rialto video now because the Rialto is a fun ship, a very helpful ship, and you even have events for that ship. So take good care of your Rialto, and you will love it when you annoy other bigger players with your Rialto. And as I always say, make videos as long as necessary, but keep them as short as possible. That's all I wanted to tell you about the introduction of the Rialto. If you want to see some more about other ships or crews or buildings or whatever, the next video is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.